Two big minds are ready to blow. Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
So that intro is clearly AI generated, right?
No.
Okay.
I paid millions,
Really?
millions of dollars to
I'd have
have
done
that.
half the price with the stuff I have on the table right now.
Well, don't be braggy yet.
No, I mean, it would have came out half as good, so you got what you paid for.
I did. I paid nothing.
I paid nothing. Best deal.
Welcome back to Between Two Giants, or Between Dos Gigantes. We have 4 Mexican listeners. I'm trying to appeal to the audience.
Nice.
Ah, and they speak Spanish.
One would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah, they put the translator button on Spotify. And
You'd be
that's how they get
surprised.
it.
English is making its way
Yeah.
across the pond these days to Mexico.
America. Across the pond.
Yeah,
There's
to
no
Mexico.
The Gulf of America, it's making its way all the way.
All
over
right.
there.
Why doesn't it just go through the border? Why is it long ways around?
It's like everybody
They're
else.
leaving from
Yeah,
Florida? Or?
Okay. Anyway, how's it going, Brian?
Oh, it's going pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty well. You know, I just had a good colonic yesterday, so I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I'm doing great
should.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Voluntarily.
No bad colonics.
No bad
Hashtag no
colonics.
bad colonics.
I was at the doctor's the other day, and they a new doctor, and they asked me when was the last time I had a colonoscopy, and I said, I don't know, but can I get one? Because
Yeah.
that's the best sleep I've ever had. Is there a voluntary? Can I
Yeah.
sign up and just do every year? I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Also, it's a good T-shirt. You know, put our logo better than a colonic.
Question mark.
You get a punch card.
Colonic or podcast.
Yeah. All right, so we are here with my partner in crime, Brian. My name's
Hi.
Michael, and we are joined today. I'm just realizing that I do not know
Oliver's name.
second name.
I don't either. I figured
This
you
is
just
part of the
didn't.
reason we're having Oliver on. So
Yeah.
Oliver's joining us today. Hi, Oliver.
Hi, guys.
Hi. So
It's actually colloquially known as Jootch.
Jootch.
your last name is Jootch?
No, my last name is
Oh.
McGee.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
go with
that
that.
makes
Go
Like
with-
the punchline. And that's what evolved into Jootch. I don't really know the etymology all the way through, but it started as McGee, Magoo, Majoo,
This is where-
Jootch.
Hey, better than tumbleweed, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to know.
Instant callback.
All right.
You got to listen to get it.
That's right. So, if you've been to the main ingredient, we've talked about the main ingredient a lot. Part of the reason we talk about it a lot is because that's where we broadcast from.
Yeah.
So we're slowly making our way through the staff here. Apparently, it wasn't like intentional. We just thought,
Yeah. They just keep, can I please? Can I please? Can I?
Right.
Like, okay, Oliver, you're like a little puppy.
Right, yeah.
Fair. So if you do come down to the TMI, or if you just are new to town and you come down to the main ingredient, which I highly suggest,
Yeah.
you will probably see Oliver / Jootch running around. So can't miss him. Ravishingly handsome.
Shut up.
Dreamboat.
He plays a lute, which is a bit weird, but
Something like that.
yeah, right. So we decided to have him on the show to talk about himself because, as I said, he's a bit of a mystery, an enigma
Yeah.
wrapped in a riddle.
Seriously. He was in Men in Black. I can't remember which one he was. He was one of the.
He was one of
aliens.
them alien guys
Yeah.
with the
I'm actually
they
in the
walk-
necklace at the very end.
Oh.
No spoilers, but
They walk among
you're gonna
us.
have to put a spoiler alert on this one.
well,
Yeah.
too late now.
Yeah, we're not alone. What
So
have
we're gonna give some time to Oliver to talk about what he likes to do. He's brought some gadgetry in. I'm not sure. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna blow up the world. I'm not-
Trash.
Trash.
Talk about your time here at Timmy, main ingredient.
Actually, it's funny you say that because we do call it Timmy's. Me and my friends,
Yeah.
we've been coming here 4 years since before I started working here,
Right.
and we also like 3 times a week are like Timmy's. Timmy's later. Who's at Timmy's?
Not bad.
Anybody?
Tim.
And it sucks because they're hitting me up constantly asking if I'm working, and I'm like, no, I don't work tonight.
But I'm here.
And they're like, oh man, we wanted to come get drinks. I'm like, you can still go
Yeah.
get drinks. I
Yeah.
will still
Yeah.
meet you there.
Yeah.
I'm not the gatekeeper of this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
be clocked in on Ron's dollar so that
Yeah.
you guys can hang out with me.
Man,
you
I'd
just
love
sit
a
and
beer,
drink
but
beer.
Oliver's not working.
God,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
I know.
damn.
Ron would hate to hear that. He's like, all right, well, Lindsay's got to schedule you twice a week now.
That's
Yeah.
an uncanny Ron impersonation.
Yeah, he's dead stick.
That is awesome.
No, if you really want it, I could just do Ron 2.0, the episode where, well, King, she's in charge of all the sandwiches. And,
Wow. And like
we
a
need Ron
fedora
for?
just up. I know you don't.
We say that at work all the time. What do we need Ron for? You know, somebody's got to sit over there. And
Complain.
I was going to say nothing after that, but yeah, complain is something he does for
Yeah.
sure.
We'd like to thank our sponsor of the video, Ron from TMI.
Oh, no, he's a wonderful boss, gracious addition to the team that we have here.
Oh, yeah.
He supplies nothing.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow,
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I mean, hey, if it supplies his team with the autonomy to just do what they want to do to run the restaurant.
He supplies a credit card, and then the manager does.
Yeah, he also supplies a staff that just never leaves. They work here forever. So
There's
that's
something
what you call
there.
a pretty good leader.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
He's the most generous, nicest curmudgeon I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's well put.
Right.
Yeah,
Well put.
and the key sponsor for the home tour like hella years in a row. So
Mm-hmm.
there. Oh, the record?
I don't know. I just press buttons.
I thought that'd be like
Mongo.
a
Give me
celebrating.
mine. I want mine. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. It's
Yeah.
just-
So let's get back to Oliver, which is
Back to
why
the
we're
show.
here, right? So I'm just talking about nonsense.
Just talking shit about Ron.
I kind of wanted to commandeer it that direction. I was just hoping that we could.
It'll loop every question back to grievances at work.
Actually, I wanted to talk about the menu. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I have some issues with the menu as well.
I know.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We're going
like
to
it.
table that for another conversation.
Yeah.
So when did you join the staff, the team, the crew?
The legacy.
So it's like I said, I have been coming here as a patron for a very long time, and it only right after COVID was like the most opportune moment for Lindsay, the manager, to be like, "You should come wash dishes here if you're washing dishes down the street." I formerly worked at Ollie Vaughn's off of McDowell. Not to sidetrack too much, but that's my namesake. That was my great grandmother. I was named after her. My sister owns that place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I
Great spot.
populated it with all my homies. Like,
Nice.
I immediately got it staffed up. The second I got hired, I was like, how do I get all of my boys in here?
Sure.
You know,
Someone's got to sit around and drink beer while you're working.
hey, somebody's got to work while I sit around and drink beer. That's what you mean to say.
Genius.
So boys,
Genius.
a.k.a. lackeys.
Yes,
Right.
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 So,
Okay.
I mean, while I can flip a hell of an egg and serve you
Damn.
some of the best breakfast you may have ever eaten, and I don't even eat food, so
Wait, what?
You do,
Yeah.
What did you switch to?
Soylent. It's this new thing. It's come out.
I've heard good things.
Soylent?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it comes in one color.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my cat in weeks. I don't know where that is. But
Yeah, we'll save that for off air. But
Okay.
Thank you.
yeah, so I was doing that for a long time. Ron used to patronize that place, and I mean it in the best possible way. He would come in there
You are a
and,
wordsmith of compliments.
and just like tip his hat to me while I was like flipping eggs, as I
Yeah.
said.
It's like,
And-
man, you should eat them. Food's delicious. You know.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you should put your hair back because I found enough of it in my meal by
no
now.
charge.
Right. So after Ron ate there for free, inadvertently for years, Lindsay offered me a job here, and he was like, well, that guy would be perfect. He works too hard.
Again,
It
uncanny.
works too.
Not true. Obviously, Ron's
Right.
wrong in another respect.
Yeah.
Let's just
yeah.
bash Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
your
kidding, I'm
a
kidding.
work ethic while we're at it because you started
Yeah,
that
I'm
one.
kidding,
So I'm going
I'm
to focus on the work ethic, and you make fun of your owner of the restaurant you work at. See how that works out. Okay.
So you're doing that, and then they
And it just
hijacked
the
you
stars
and-
aligned, and they poached me, as they say in the industry.
Just like you do with your breakfast eggs.
Well, we do not poach eggs. It's hard to keep a rolling ball.
You can just laugh too.
They're
you
too
don't
much.
No, no,
You know,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
He pays them for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a studio audience for a reason.
Yeah.
So they basically got me here, and I started in the kitchen, working, knowing how everything is made, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Once you see how the sausage is made, then you really know how to sell people a sandwich.
They don't have sausages here, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. True.
Not actual
Well,
sausage.
brunch on the weekends we do have sausage. So
Ooh, burn.
I kind of have to know that. And
Yeah,
if
well, that's true.
if I didn't say
Otherwise,
anything, my job is
you're
at
not a
risk.
very good server.
Yeah. I can't sell breakfast because I didn't make it. It's shit.
Yeah. Well, and then
Sell a sandwich.
I do have a rapport with the kitchen still because they're like, hey,
Your
you
coworkers?
asked for a, well, it's a different dynamic because there was a point where I would go back there and ask for like a side of ranch or something. And they'd be like, you go get it.
Yeah, get the fuck.
You
yeah.
fucking get it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, right. Yeah, you're okay.
That's
You're
I
just
get
like, I'm better than you now.
Right.
it. No, but at no point. And they didn't let me try that. So.
Okay. All
Not
right.
that I wanted to.
So you came in dishwashing or
yeah,
in the kitchen?
washing dishes. Purposefully didn't want a line cook job because I was still at the other spot working the line, and that was just so overbearing. Like the stress, the amount of, and I smoke cigarettes, so I'm like, every 2 hours, I'm like, okay, how do I get myself out of this fucking
Line.
yeah,
Right.
it's like cubicle that I've
Yeah.
built for myself.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's great. Now I get to go back there and talk shit to the kitchen and talk shit to customers.
Yeah.
The worst of both worlds.
Sucks being on the line, bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Give
they're
me
like,
some ranch.
they're like, sucks waiting tables. And I'm like, you're right.
You're like,
It's
why
pretty
do we
good.
do this?
Yeah.
Making friends everywhere.
What's the opposite of Hannah Montana? Yeah, I'm like the worst
Montana
of both.
Hannah.
Jojo Siwa?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
that
sure what
is
the
that is
opposite. Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Miley
Jiwa.
I mean, okay. And so what's the?
But overall, like to bring it home,
Yeah.
working at Olivon's, that was a step that I was kind of like, my hand was forced. I was living in Portland. I was like so over
Hell
Phoenix.
of
He
a
seems
commute.
like a Portland.
Yeah,
guy.
it was
Yeah,
a big.
it does, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
These
Like one of those
suspenders are
alien
medical,
Portland.
by the
Okay.
way.
All right. Okay.
I broke my hip when I was a kid. I have to wear them. Otherwise, my pants just go right down.
I'm gonna start calling you Forrest.
Go ahead. I like that nickname,
Yeah.
but I don't love
Ooh, do
it.
Big Bird. Do Big Bird. Your impressions are amazing.
I can't do bigger. No, but my sister lived down the street from Olivon's, and I lived with her when I was in high school. Like, I've been a Coronado bred. I've been in this neighborhood for 20 years, basically.
Right.
And my cat was born and lived and died in this neighborhood. Like,
Damn.
everything about this place is home to me,
Interesting.
except now.
Oh.
Now I live in Melrose with my girlfriend,
Oh.
but I work and I do enjoy and appreciate everybody that comes in.
Right.
And this is a neighborhood spot. So
Oh,
the
right,
whole point is like pseudo family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and we do live in a time where everybody's being forced to divide themselves further and further from each other and their wants and needs and desires and whatever the fuck. But most importantly is we gather in the same places still.
Yeah.
So if we can commune in that space and still have a dialogue
Yeah.
and be professional about it. And by
Except for this
professional,
part.
I
This
mean-
is not professional.
Oh yeah, this is trash.
This is low brow.
I literally brought toys and my own cables and my own
Yeah,
headphones.
he's putting Lincoln Logs together right now to entertain himself. That's how boring he is.
They are traditional Abraham Lincoln 1877 logs. I bought them. They're authentic. They're nostalgic, and they kind of bring it home.
Wow.
Abe whittled them himself.
It's when you like do a joke and then the guys that you're trying to burn's like, no, I use real Lincoln Logs, motherfucker. Not that.
You're just
Lincoln,
making
Lincoln,
you're just
Nebraska.
making Illinois. I'm from the land of Lincoln right here.
Wow. Okay, so he's a Coronadan from the land of
No,
Lincoln
no.
that looks like a Portlandian. Melting pot of an alien, I tell you.
So, other than because you are not a single faceted human being,
Yeah.
other than
Isn't everyone?
no.
No, there's some very faceted people.
True. Yeah. There could be a more PC way to say that.
Yeah, let me
I think,
Google what
yeah.
I just said. I don't get
Is
it.
that a hard T?
I'm gonna have to delete that.
We call them
Okay.
facet.
Okay.
I just threw the joke out there. I don't even know what it meant. So try and cancel me because
Yeah.
no one listens anyways. Mom.
I'm just
Mom. Hi, Mom.
So, other than your time here at Timmy, what do you do for fun outside of the restaurant? When you're not working, what are you doing?
well, my idea of fun is still work. Like, I have this internal impetus that I have to create.
Okay.
And it's frustrating because I have friends of mine that are like, you should get an Xbox and play games with us, or like you should do like
Right. But you want to make stuff.
No, I'm like, yes. Actually, yes. I shouldn't say no. That was
No.
that was
yes.
incorrect.
I'm so confused.
But I prefer my solitary space where I can turn all of my goofy dumb toys on, and those are for music production.
Right.
And I just make weird noise, and it zens me out. It's my version of therapy. It's my meditation.
Interesting.
Like that is what is important to me.
Does your house sound like a children's TV show?
At times.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
A lot of
appreciate that. Yeah.
Do you publish your music or is it just for your
Yeah,
own
there's
personal
some
consumption?
there's some recent trash on and old trash on Spotify, but for the most part,
How do the people find it? There's like, what, 47 people listening to this?
yeah,
so
but there's one.
We just
but there's
lost some.
one Jootcher. Yeah, we lost
43.
all of them.
We lost
Damn
some.
it, that was
Yeah.
my comment's fault.
Right.
Damn.
You're fascist.
Yeah.
No,
Is that what I said?
you're right. This isn't like a spot for.
Good episode.
Hey-oh.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, that made it better for sure.
Save the episode.
I did
Damn, I'm gonna need one of those buttons for my production.
it. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where can people listen to you?
It's all trash. It's on Spotify.
Hold on.
Jootcher, Jootch.
Okay. I don't know that you want to talk about your work
But
as
I make,
trash.
but I make jingles. I make like
Oh,
little windows into.
your soul?
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Thank
You
God
know
it's not
what?
a door. We can't even walking in that.
Yeah. No, it's a. You're only supposed to
You
look.
got to crawl through a window.
You guys are huge.
Totally
okay?
huge.
Even if I had a door, I wouldn't be able to fit.
I mean, I can walk through a normal door.
No, you
There's
can't.
6'8".
Barely.
Barely, yeah. If I stand up real straight and have like
Right.
high heels on, it's
You
gonna
got
be a problem.
scoliosis. So
Slick your
it's-
hair
I
back.
do. I got
Yeah.
the hunch. Yeah. Well, it's just a safety measure.
So people can find your, I'm not going to call it trash because it's not.
It's music.
Your work.
It's
That's-
technically called music, and like I said, to answer your question, it's not fun. I have no fun doing it.
Why
Well,
would you
that's
It is
what?
absolutely
Good thing.
brutal.
Keep it up, buddy.
That
Don't-
makes no
give
sense.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh.
Okay.
It's my therapy. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, I figured you guys would be able
very
to handle some
dry.
sarcasm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's,
about Ron, but
I
not.
don't have any liquid in my mouth now. It's so dry.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Nope. Don't play the clap track.
It's my go-to.
You gotta earn that shit.
Okay. So people can find your work on the interwebs.
Yeah, I'm on all streamers. Blah blah blah. Jootcher.
That's the
Jootcher.
name of the artist that you go by.
That's me. JOOTCHER.
Kind of like Cher.
Yeah, one
In
word.
the sense, one word.
Well, it's more like Madonna because of my sex appeal, but it's definitely a lot like Cher.
I'm gonna go Cher.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
sure. Because I'm
Right.
tallish.
No, it's because of the outfit. You're wearing
Yeah,
this
okay,
weird
yeah, you got
Yeah.
me.
turn back time thing. I don't understand it.
It's called Oregon.
I said-
Oregon. Pennsylvania, Oregon.
just
Yeah.
wear a shirt and pants, man. It's not that hard.
I shouldn't have worn the wig or brought my own headphones.
It's too much.
The wig plays.
You guys.
The wig and
Stop.
nothing would be great. That would make for a good episode.
I thought Brian was the only one receptive to the wig, but I'm getting.
Oh yeah, no, it's full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Good
nice.
energy from the wig.
Yeah.
So what would, if people wanted to find your stuff, what type of music is it? I feel like it's going to. Oh, I'm not going to answer that before.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead. I
answered
have
and
to hear.
asked.
I have to hear what you were going to say.
I'm going to call it space music.
Space music is
Space
good.
music.
Yeah, because it's
Might be
something you
good.
listen to when you're annoyed and inconvenienced. You know.
So like that's what you listen to all day at work. I get it now.
Yeah.
dude. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Do you have a do you
that's
have
why
an
we can't
album
play it
like
here.
a full album?
Yeah. There's a couple on there.
I feel like there's a market for an album to be inconvenienced by or something. There's some title there. I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
know.
I'm not Beck per se, but I can still make music that annoys
Thank
people.
God.
Oof.
We
And
don't need
uh,
two of them, man.
oh, yeah, Beck too.
Yeah.
More Becker.
That's like the Titanic
Beckest.
sequel. Yeah.
Yeah, the Titanic 2 is awful.
Yeah. No, it's like I say, it's trash, but only because I put it out knowing that it's never finished. It's all a rough draft kind of thing. And what am I going to do with it if I'm just sitting on it and not releasing it?
Yeah.
I might as well let people hear what stage I'm at. Like, there's no point. So
That's
whatever.
like our mission statement of this podcast.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
What am I going to do with this shit?
Yeah.
No one's going to
Post
listen
it.
to it, but I got to get
Post
it out
it.
there.
I'm not going to leave it in my will. Nobody wants this crap.
Publish.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many terabytes of trash does this guy have?
They're called terabytes for a reason.
Do you? I get this. I'm answering my own question before I.
Okay, this is great.
Here's the
It's
thing.
Michael's podcast. I was just here to help him walk through
No. I'm working it out.
therapizing.
Here's the thing. My brain works so fast.
Yeah.
That I answer my questions.
Prove it.
While
Like, what time? Never mind. I look at the clock. Like, damn, he's good. He's good.
razor sharp. I was going to ask if you play with a group or live shows, but I answered my question because you already said you prefer solitude.
Yeah, I've been doing it solo. I just was thinking about it yesterday. I've been doing it alone. with lotion, or I mean, with.
I was like, wait, we're not talking about music anymore.
We were on the same wavelength. Like,
I don't want to look in that window.
I didn't even have to look. I didn't even have to look. I knew you guys were both. And you can't look in the window. You guys are both like a foot above it, looking down at my feet.
That's true.
I mean, how big does he think we are?
No.
Where do you think my window's located? It's at eye level for regular people. I don't know,
Come
you guys
to
are-
my window.
There's
Yeah,
two
we're not gonna do
lighthouses outside of my
See,
door.
I
That
can
one,
see
see?
directly into a lighthouse. That is a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Blinding.
bright.
Yeah.
Oof, get the
No,
top.
it's basically, and to go back to answer your question, it's mostly hip hop, sample based, simplistic. I like to curate every single one of my sounds. So I'm basically like a Foley artist. We were talking earlier.
Yeah.
I will sample myself flicking a business card, for instance, and then use that little clicky noise as the hi-hat, put it on my sampler, and play that as part of the drum beat. My snare,
Yeah.
I'll fill a sack full of coins,
Damn,
and I'll drop
rich
it on the
man.
table. No, pirate
Oh,
coins.
The balloons.
shit. Gold
Yes.
bullion.
Well, single balloons. I don't have
one
doubloons. I couldn't
Single
afford.
balloons.
I couldn't afford the doubloons. Those are above my pay grade.
That's
You need a
Ron's
blacksmith.
only. Let's get back to shitting on Ron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
We stopped?
He pays us in singloons.
Speaking of which, I think we need to order more toilet paper for the restaurant
Yeah, that's a different segue.
because we've used it all talking about Ron.
Oh, I see what he did there.
Yeah, so I'm slamming coins on the table. I'm flicking business cards. I have like Christmas
Bells.
fucking bell. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare. Those bells are a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, they're loud.
Wish I didn't buy those.
Yeah, God,
And-
if only you could stop using them.
And most recently, my parents bought a baby grand piano when I was a child.
They just recently bought it while you were a child.
And just recently, I got it moved to my house.
Oh,
so
very nice.
while it
Okay.
was located elsewhere, now I have access to a full piano. And another friend of mine gave me a concertina,
No.
which is a small accordion, the
Super
kind that
fucking
pirates
annoying.
play.
Yeah, I want that.
And they're great. And
Where's
they're
your-
actually really great.
Where do you keep your monkey?
My cat Monkey died last year, actually. My cat named Monkey
Your
died.
monkey?
Okay, your cat
Yeah.
named Monkey.
Right.
Yeah, he was actually my sister's cat, and so I was Monkey's uncle. So I was, he passed away.
You're a kunkle.
Careful,
There it is.
Careful.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
You're welcome.
And so since he passed away, I keep his ashes and a little paw print of his right next to all of my music gear, and I gather his energy because he used to cheer me on when I would play music. Like I said, solo.
Can I
Nice.
want to get super dark here.
Uh-oh.
And I don't want to upset Oliver here.
You couldn't.
Have you,
possible.
have you thought about using monkey's ashes for your sounds?
I was going to do it, but I was like, I'm not an asshole, but Michael will do it.
Leave it to me. I'll take care of that.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I thought about contact miking the ashes, the bag onto a platform, drop that.
Thump, thump.
Perfect kick. Yeah, you guys are already on it. It's like a
Yep.
like
Yep.
a kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
love it. So yeah, and if I still had his full body carcass, I'd make little mallets out of his bones.
No.
Whoa.
I did
Don't
used
do
to have a
that.
cat skeleton, but I had to get rid of it because it's bad luck. So
Just like Michael,
Says
you're supposed
who?
to ask if you can go dark.
Who says a cat skeleton is bad luck?
witches,
Oh. Well,
people who know bones,
Yeah.
people who study bones.
boners.
Yeah. What's Brian's question? Brian's got a big burning
Oh,
question.
those are
he's
just
waiting to
random
ask.
questions that I
Throw
really...
a couple of Jootch. Throw a couple of the oddballs.
The random? All right, let's see. What is
Banana
it-
split.
Yeah, what is the history?
Banana split.
No.
That's my favorite.
No,
What's your
that's
favorite
not-
hot dog flavor? No, what is the historical
Buttered
event you
popcorn.
wish you had witnessed?
The
Or you could
Hindenburg.
witness? Okay.
Everybody
Hindenburg.
died, didn't they?
Not everybody. Some of the survivors, if you've looked at the footage, some of those people crawling out, boy, I want to hear their story.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
it's a little
some
late
people,
now.
well, yeah, because of time,
Right.
but not because
Yeah.
of tragedy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, some did get
What was
out,
it last
like
night?
jumping out.
1937?
Oh, yeah,
30,
we do
37?
stupid trivia every Tuesday, and there was which came first, the Titanic sinking or the Hindenburg?
Hindenburg, right?
I was way off.
No?
That's what I
Titanic?
said. It was the
But
Titanic.
Titanic was in color.
1912. That's funny. That's funny you say that because they had no color on that boat.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
All right.
Yeah, I knew it was 1912. Whoa.
Good button, Mike. Good
Thank you.
button.
I did it.
You shouldn't have
Yeah.
mic'd the banana peel.
The banana peel.
Yeah, it was a Foley joke.
Oh. See, it's too above my pay grade.
Do
I don't.
you understand the people that listen to this podcast?
You talk big word.
Yeah.
Banana peel,
Everyone
big
that listens
word.
has only
Big
been
word.
to one
Well, I thought I was talking to
planet.
Monkey. Banana peel should have drove you nuts.
Let's see. What is your most irrational fear?
Oh, he's got so many.
I know.
Look, he's from
I
Portland.
really don't, and I'm not. I spent 5 years there and I moved back. I'm scared of bugs, but not like all bugs. Being from here, I'm just scared of scorpions.
Well, yeah, they're terrifying and awful. And
I was stung, I would say one time, but it was 3 times in one session
One
when
thing
I was
stung you
when I was a
times.
child.
Oh.
And I was in bed, and one fell from the ceiling into my bed sheets, stung me on the ass cheek.
I mean, that's a
Very,
great place to
very
do it.
vulnerably ass under cheek.
And no
Let's call
consent.
it under cheek,
No,
boys.
no consent.
Ran down my leg.
bottom butt is what I call it.
Absolutely no consent. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
That bug was like scorpion,
Right.
and then ran to my knee,
Smells. Get out of here.
stung me there.
Damn.
Ran down my leg and stung me on the top of my foot.
How hard of
I-
a sleeper are you?
I thought he
Oh,
was.
I woke up the second it hit my butt, but it was running.
That's what they're fast. That's what they're known for.
I thought
it
he was
was-
going to say pee-pee.
Running.
Would have
No,
been
no,
a
no.
better story. Make it up next time. All right.
I know. And then I would have told you guys the swelling never went down.
Hey-o.
Because I know you guys are concerned about it.
Yeah, I was just.
We put some salve on that. Be all right.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, on the merch store pretty soon is Between Two Giants salve.
it's just Vaseline with a sticker on top.
No.
It's Vaseline. I mean, Vaseline. All right. Final question for you. Would you rather have to sing instead of speaking or dance everywhere you go?
I don't know. Is this a question that you ask everybody?
No.
We asked maybe like hundreds of questions that the internet lords of AI have given us. So
Right.
I kind of thought you'd be a good one to ask.
Luck of
this
the draw.
because-
That's like, honestly, both of those are not an issue for me. Like, I
But if you had
sing
to choose
constantly.
one, every
I
time
danced.
though, like you'd be like, "Thank you for coming to TMI."
I
you know?
dance at tables too. Like, I
It's
don't
not
know.
that kind of a bar.
It's
Yeah.
a tough. I know it's
like,
not.
sir,
Trust
what
me.
would you like for lunch? Like for you to get off my table.
Stop with the poll.
You know what? I think I would say sing.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer.
I'd
Good
have to
answer.
sing.
Right, because then there's the costumes if you're dancing. Who wants that? Ugh.
Well, and you know, I got the T-Pain machine. I might as well just carry that around.
and just mixing up, making a beat.
California.
I got the BLT.
Wow.
You got the BLT.
Okay.
Cobb salad, totally tossed. God, I kind of want to sing instead of talking.
Yeah, I would prefer that. That would have made this way more interesting.
Where's your menus? I'm sorry, we're going to sing it to you.
Yeah,
Wait,
all
what?
right. It's not our birthday.
Yeah, right. Happy hour's over at 6.
I don't know. It's someone here is getting old. Like I just want a sandwich.
Oh, and then Ron comes out like, well, if you do da, then you don't da, and
He's
then
the
you
bass.
do. Yeah.
Oh, he's like a
Tenor.
little opera voice and shit.
Like, sorry, he's in the Ron key right now.
There's no plane of reality where Ron is singing in public. It's not happening.
Dude, he has such a vehement aversion to karaoke. We've tried, me and Lindsay, whom you guys are familiar with,
I met her.
have tried multiple times to see if we could do a karaoke pop-up here. Not gonna fucking happen. Ron's like, kabosh. I'm like, that's the Yiddish you know? He goes, kabosh. That's all he says.
I've got great news for you, Oliver.
Oh, I know. I
It's
know what you're
happening.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say.
Trademark.
And it's only because you have a couple inches on him that you can fucking
Yeah, he
strong
does.
arm his old ass.
what we're
Yeah.
doing.
You guys should have seen him around my dad. He was such a fanboy.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Nice.
He was like, oh, can I remember when you were a golfer? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah. I was like,
Remember
okay.
when you were No, I
was
don't
like,
remember
I'm gonna
that.
leave you guys alone. It was
Right.
literally like seeing JoJo Siwa meet you
He's
or
like,
whatever.
Do you want to go karaoke later, Ron? Ron's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my dream's coming true.
Can I
Let me
bring
get
my,
my mic.
Can I bring my clubs? Should I bring my 9 iron?
Oh God.
Dude, it was so
all right.
weird watching Ron do that. Sorry, cut that out.
No, we're keeping all that.
We're
We
keeping
don't-
all
we
that
don't
shit
edit
in there.
this.
Yeah. The worse, the better.
Yeah, I mean, now that the 2 or 3 people are still listening, should we just end this shit or?
Maybe, but although Oliver brought something up that people, when you talk about like interesting things, Oliver's father.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh, there's that.
So my father is John McEnroe, the tennis player.
I thought he was going to say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's close. It was a tie. It was a toss-up. for
Either
me.
way, yeah.
No, my dad played golf for 20 years on the professional tour, and the thing about being in Phoenix, golf is like ubiquitous, but it kind of hides under the surface unless you're in Scottsdale, and then it's like
Everywhere.
hey.
Greasy Italian.
Yeah,
It's a noise. It's a noise.
Golfer.
It's called Michelob. Get used to it.
Michelob.
Yeah.
They make Michelob anymore?
They love it. Dude,
Really?
the golf tournament.
Oh, the ultra shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not really beer.
Ultra
Yeah.
shit.
Nice. Congratulations on having a famous golfer dad.
No, dude, I was trying so hard to avoid that.
No, but it's an interesting tidbit. People
Yeah.
might, I don't have a
No,
golf
and it made
dad.
him uncomfortable, so it was perfect.
It didn't
for the
make me
show.
uncomfortable. It didn't make me uncomfortable at all. I'm totally cool.
Body language is telling me. We
Yeah,
gotta put
yeah.
cameras on this thing. All right. Well, Oliver, thanks for chatting.
Yeah, thanks for.
I feel like we've peeled the first layer of the onion.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I feel like I know you less, and I want to know you less now after this podcast.
I try to do that.
Yeah, you do.
So it is.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna tell a quick funny Oliver story here. One day was when you're pretty new here. And I
Oh,
was
no.
Sitting at the bar and like you came up, sat next to me, you're like, "Rrr," like super zany, and I was trying to chill.
Super zany?
Yeah, just like I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna go outside, new guy, you know. And he's like, yes, the bar to myself. That's all I wanted. I was like, then just fucking ask me. Dude.
Yeah, I
But you
would.
definitely worked, dude. You were so excited for it. I was like, all right, this guy's weird, but you know, at least his
Yeah.
friends are here while he's working, you know.
Hopefully,
Welcome to the team.
To the team.
I don't know. Working here versus coming here as a customer are two completely different hands.
I've only tried one.
Yeah, and
I mean,
when,
if things go south, I'm hoping for the other one.
and
Yeah,
when
this is
you,
always my
and
backup
when you
plan.
work here and you want to hang out, and one of those cool people that doesn't is hanging out, you're kind of like, "What's up?
Yeah.
I'm good now.
Right.
Like I'm done. I don't
Yeah.
have to
I don't have to be
try
nice
to
to you
sell you
anymore.
sandwiches anymore."
Yeah. Well, if
Not
you'd
that I
sing it, I
ever
would buy
really
one.
did.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like, sing that shit.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
So thanks. And if you're at the main ingredient, or Timmy, as we've established, is
Timmy.
the better. I think that's a better. We should
Switch into Timmy.
push that a bit. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty great.
I call it
Because
Timmy's.
TMI, it's a mouthful. Nobody wants to say that.
Yeah,
Timmy
let's
is
add
just
a
rolled
letter.
That's
off
still
the
an
tongue.
acronym for the main ingredient.
Yeah, but
that's also
That's
a
what
mouthful.
that is.
Timmy's like kind of music-y.
And unless you know Cuba Gooding Sr., like this isn't even worth it.
No, I've never met him.
Well, I mean, like if you're familiar with his work, and not his offspring, but like the main ingredient, everybody plays a fool, man. Like we're not all coming here for
Sorry.
sandwiches.
We stopped recording
I
like
don't know
20
how
minutes
it-
ago.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Thanks, everybody.
Decent
Yeah.
job today, guys.
Laugh it up.
Least worst podcast.
You guys need to do.
Step right up to the wildest show where two big minds are ready to blow. Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. We're tall and talking, big in brains, making sense of life's wild lanes. Deep dive chats and fun remain. Bet you won't hear this on the plane. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. Two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. No stone unturned, no joke too small.